Zombies are real! In a world not so different from ours, where the bustling streets of Beijing and the tranquility of the countryside coexisted, an unimaginable horror took root. It all began with whispers of an experiment gone terribly wrong within the hidden chambers of a secretive Chinese laboratory. At first, the reports seemed like wild rumors, tales told by conspiracy theorists with an appetite for sensationalism. It was said that the Chinese had created a virus, one that could reanimate the dead and turn them into relentless, flesh-hungry monsters, zombies. People scoffed at the idea, dismissing it as the stuff of Hollywood movies and campfire stories. I, like many others, didn't take the warning seriously. I was at home that fateful day when the world changed forever. It started with a distant, echoing scream, a sound so haunting that it sent shivers down my spine. Rushing to the window, I couldn't believe my eyes. A horde of dead-looking creatures, their skin pallid and rotting, their eyes devoid of life, had taken to the streets. They moved with a horrifying, unnatural purpose. Panic gripped my heart as I realized that these were not mere stories. The virus had spread like wildfire, infecting everyone in its path. My family members, once warm and loving, were now part of the ever-growing army of the undead. I watched in helpless terror as they lurched toward me with insatiable hunger. In that harrowing moment, I had no choice but to defend myself. I gathered whatever weapons I could find, a kitchen knife, a baseball bat, and anything that could serve as a makeshift shield. Wrapping myself in thick layers of cloth, I ventured into the chaos that had consumed my city. It was a nightmare beyond description. The streets were littered with the remnants of humanity, now twisted and decayed. The air was thick with the stench of death and decay, and the effects of the virus were on full display. The zombies' skin hung loosely from their skeletal frames, and their vacant eyes seemed to follow me with a hunger that sent shivers down my spine. With every step, I fought my way through the hordes of the living dead. It was a battle for survival, and I was not alone. Other teenage survivors, like me, emerged from the shadows, their faces etched with fear and determination. We formed a ragtag group, united by the shared goal of staying alive in this apocalyptic nightmare. Our journey was a relentless odyssey through the ruins of our once vibrant world. We moved from city to city, scavenging for food and supplies, and fending off the ever-present threat of the undead. There was no government, no laws, no order, only the relentless pursuit of the living dead. 2 months passed in a blur of bloodshed and desperation. The world we had known had crumbled, replaced by a grotesque tableau of rotting flesh and endless terror. We had become warriors, hardened by the daily struggle for survival. Then, one fateful day, we stumbled upon a hidden treasure, a military nuclear bunker. It was a fortress buried deep beneath the earth, a sanctuary from the horrors that lurked above. With a sigh of relief, we descended into its depths, sealing ourselves away from the world that had been consumed by chaos. Life in the bunker was far from easy. Our rations were meager, and the claustrophobic confines of our underground refuge wore on our sanity. But it was a haven of safety amid the storm of the living dead that raged above. Occasionally, we would venture out into the desolate world, risking our lives to scavenge for food and supplies. The once thriving cities were now eerie, silent wastelands, haunted by the memories of the past. It was a constant battle, but we refused to surrender to the darkness that had enveloped our world. As I write these words, the memory of the world that once was feels like a distant dream. 2 months ago, who would have thought that our reality would be shaped by the relentless pursuit of the living dead? Our hope now rests in the solidarity of our group and the determination to survive against all odds. In a world devoid of government and law, it is the will to endure that keeps us going, a flicker of humanity in the face of unimaginable horror. And so, we continue to fight, clinging to the belief that someday, somehow, we will find a way to reclaim our world from the clutches of the undead and bring back the light that has been extinguished by this devastating plague. Like and follow except you want me to invite you to the land of the undead. I am the Horror Cartel.